Hi, this is just a quick art project that you guys might want to have a go at. I've done it before, making little people, but I thought today I'd try and make a little animal. This principle's really the same. You need a piece of tin foil, and I've been very, very careful with it because if you pull it too hard it will rip and these little joints here will fall out. So I've cut two lines here to give me a piece that I can screw up and make the head. Then I've got two bits to make the leg, two cuts here, and I'll have some bits to fold in and make the body. And at the bottom here I've got another two cuts to make the leg. It might help if you pause the video now and try and get yours to look like that. Okay? Right, so the nice thing about tin foil is it scrunches up. And as long as we don't rip these joints here, we should be able to make things. So if I start with a leg, no idea what I'm making here by the way, and another leg, and start slowly scrunching them up, you can see how that could easily start turning. And I'm folding that one in half actually to get it nice and thick. See if that will work there. Probably, if I'm going to try and make a little dog today, I think, would like his legs to all be the same size. I want this bit to come in and screw up and be his tummy. And same with these have got to fold up and make a little leg, haven't they? As you screw these up, your dog will be a lot smaller. It looked big to start off with, didn't it? Okay, so there's his body coming together and his legs. Can you see I've got that sort of rough shape? Sure, his front legs are as long as his back legs. He might be a bit of a wonky dog at this rate. And I'm just giving everything a little squeeze and making it a little bit stronger as it goes along, trying to be really careful of those joints. So, if I hadn't done the legs off the bottom like this, if I'd done them off the top, his back legs are a lot longer than his front legs, and I've forgotten to give him a tail. Then you can see those legs down. You could have made a person. Let's see about the head. Now the thing about a dog is I want to make sure I can give him some ears. So I'm going to bend that bit up to be the ears first, and then roll that one into a sort of dog nose shape. Can you see how much smaller it's got already? Right, then you just keep squishing and forming, remembering you're trying to get it into a shape you want, not just a ball of tin foil. I'm going to make a little rip there, do you see? And then I can fold those into his two ears. There we go. Oh, he's looking quite cute, his little face already. He'd look like a bit wonky wolf. Okay, I'm going to keep squishing for a bit and then I'll show you the finished result. Okay, well what a strange little creature mine has come out like. It's something you can practice. If you want to, you can paint them or decorate them, draw them a little face on. Sharpies work really, really well on tin foil if you've got them. Give him a little smile and a nose there. That's quite cute. So, there's my strange little dog. What can you do?